Dude, week 3 of the NFL season.
Best show ever.
Best show ever.
Best show ever. Let's do it, man.
Dude! Oh!
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
Let's do this best show ever.
oh!
I know, right?
I feel so bad. I mean, I seriously feel so bad.
I went out on a limb, right? Like
Yes.
I feel like we got to tell. If you're watching for the first time, they don't have a clue.
No, they don't have a clue. Okay, this guy last week for his survivor pick, he picked the Cardinals, which, you know, and when we read all the comments, and thanks for all the comments,
Yeah.
most of the people said, wow, the Cardinals, and they go, Carl is like, Carl,
I thought I was back.
stretching
I thought I was
it.
back, right?
Oh
yeah,
my
listen, I mean,
gosh.
the head coach, he was the Giants, or the Philly defensive coordinator. I mean, they were familiar. I could not, I led 20-0 at the half. I was cloud nine. 28-7, I'm going, bang, I can't wait. Implosion.
59 minutes and like 30 seconds, you were on top of the world.
Yeah, I went straight to
oh
But you know what?
gosh.
A loss is a loss, man. I'm out. Like, that's the thing about Survivor.
No.
Survivor, you're out. So,
I
9-7 is not good enough on my picks. 8-8 is not good enough on the picks. I've got to do better. I dug in. Listen, after that game, I went down into the war room, okay, and I didn't come out for 3 days. All right, I didn't shower. I just stayed in there and I worked. And I'm ready to make up for it.
Dude, I love it. I love it. But
ahead.
no, most of the people out there, I mean, they were giving you like props for like, that's exact. That's it.
Well,
you go for it.
That's what I was. I had a path charted out. That was my spot. I
Oh
lost.
my
What are you gonna
gosh.
do? What are you gonna do?
You know, in the Survivor, you do have, there's going to be ones you have to make. We know this is going to be tough. This is going to be close. You just have to go with what your gut says. You did.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, everybody, you got Carl, you got Doug, you got Fire and Brimm Sports. It is week 3 of the 2023 season. And you know what? He's not that worse for the wear.
Let's go. We got some work to do.
We got work to do.
Yeah.
We got work to do.
Enough crying for me and my Survivor pick when it was foolish pick to begin with.
All right. So, you know, we added all up. You still went 9-7.
Yep.
Which is not bad at any.
away.
If you give me 9-7 from here on out, I will take it every single
I gotta
week.
do better. Listen, I'm coming in. Listen, I am locked in this week. We are talking potential 13-3.
I had so many heartbreakers. It's like, oh, come on.
That's how it was
like the
week 1.
Chargers. Come on. Brandon
Kool-Aid pick.
Staley, out of here. Gone. Where's I got to find my coach and coordinator thing?
Oh, yeah, he's
get
out,
rid
right?
of him.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah,
That
that's
guy's
exactly
coach
it.
coordinator.
Where is that
This is
guy?
one. This you're saying.
There-
Is he on the?
Yeah, he's right
on
there. Okay, there he is. Brandon Staley. I'm just going to say it right now.
He's your guy.
I'm going to put the big X on him right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now. As soon as Doug
Go.
gets his man, that guy's gone before he probably doesn't even make the season.
I'm like a toy poodle on a pant.
He gets his guy.
Just
That's
I'm
it.
all over it. That's exactly it.
So who was it? It was the Minnesota coach, right? A couple years. That was the Atlanta coach.
Oh my gosh! Every year I've got
Yeah.
that one coach. I
Once you
just
get him,
ride.
you
oh,
make
my-
sure.
Like I said, a toy poodle on a pant leg. You can't get me off. All right, Chargers mess me up. Hey, Sports Boys, nice job going
In
9-7.
the spotlight, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
usually it's the kiss of death when you
Yeah.
join the board.
Yeah.
Like last year, everybody on the board went 3-13.
Yep.
You know, that
Yep.
sort of thing. Absolutely.
Once you earn your way on there.
You get on
Nice job.
Hey, nice job. So, you know, you go 9-7, I'm 7-9. Hey, bigwigs, 11-5. I mean, that's wow.
He's a newcomer, right?
I mean, Tua, yeah, that's right, newcomer. Welcome. I
welcome.
mean, Tua, 10-6. You know, all our Broncos. A lot of, you know, Skoll, Jaden Ross. I mean, you know, Jack the Man. There are a lot of jail guards, a lot of the regulars, too.
Double digit wins, yeah.
Okay,
Tua,
nice
welcome
job.
to the board, my friend.
Welcome to the board.
He's our guest picker this week.
A lot of folks at 9-7, like we were at. You know, folks at 8-8. So nice job. For the season so far, after 2 weeks, Sports Boys is still on top. He's got Tua all over him behind him. All our Broncos, Johnny's Jeers, Skoll.
That's a
I mean,
good start.
look at this.
Yeah,
I mean,
good
great
starts.
start,
Yeah,
isn't it?
good
I
job.
mean,
Good
my
picks,
gosh.
good
I mean,
picks.
that's a great way to start. But we are on top of it now.
Yeah.
We are all on top of it now. Okay, 3-team parlay, dude.
2 people hit one. Gosh,
you know what? All our Broncos,
listen,
second week in a row.
Yeah.
What a way
he's
to
up
start.
there. No,
what a way to start.
I'm watching his 3-team parlays, that's for sure. So he's making up for my garbage.
This was a complete meltdown.
It was just a
meltdown.
complete
Meltdown.
This was a disaster.
Yeah.
The Survivor pick, I'm out. My 3-team parlay was a disaster. Even the one I got was the
at the last second. That's right. The last second field goal.
Interesting field goal there. Right?
You're down by 10 points. He still goes for the field goal.
I had no idea the line.
I don't know what that was.
7.5.
All the Broncos, Aerith. Nice job in the 3-team parlay. I mean, that's tough.
Yeah.
That is tough.
All the Broncos is bringing it.
Hell, here I go. I try to pick a Kool-Aid pick all the time, and he's got 2 weeks in a row. He's got the 3-team parlay.
Yeah.
My
So
gosh.
listen, if you're new to the show, look in the comments. Look for All Out Broncos. He's going to put a 3-team parlay out there. I say everybody ride it. Let's ride
Absolutely.
it. 3 weeks in a row, buddy. Pressure's on.
We got somebody banged on us. They go, wow.
ride it.
He goes, the dude in the hat to the first 14 games. He goes, he's 4-10. and they go, dude, we're picking against the spread here.
Yeah,
this is not straight up.
He was 4-10.
Yeah, no. He was looking at the board and just thinking, you were 4-10. You know, it's like, so just for anybody new. No, you haven't done that. For anybody that's new to the show, we pick against the spread. This is not, it wouldn't be as fun if we just picked straight up, right? It'd be different. No, my God. No, so, hey, that's we're always against the spread. Survivor, well, is what it is, right? You know.
I would have been Washington and Arizona. Anyway, we're done with that. Moving on from that. Who's still alive? You guys are still alive. Also, nice picks. That Washington pick was a nice pick. The Saints, very nice pick because that was a great pick against.
Hey, look
a
at
good
Ping,
place to use
Ping,
them.
Ping, like
With the
half of the
Giants.
group picked the Giants.
With the Giants.
I'm telling you, half the group picked the Giants. For as much as you were sweating, there were like 15 other guys out there.
Sweating it until they tied it. Then I was sweating it. Goodness gracious. All right, I got to move on from that.
There you
tough.
go.
I spent 3 days in it.
There are 33 people left out of 52. That's pretty good after 2 weeks.
Yeah, there
like
hasn't been any major.
No, there hasn't been.
I think some people will fall this week. Somebody's going to go down in one of those.
We had, I think, like after last year, we had like 50 people. Like after week 2, it was like there were 5 people left.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hilarious.
I was out week 1, so.
Okay.
I set my record this week.
You did.
Yeah,
you did.
Survivor. Gosh,
okay.
Dang it.
Your pride is somewhat injured here.
Yeah.
But it's not as bad as some of these injuries, man. I'm telling you, these injuries. Okay, you got what, Chubb? I mean, which, you know what?
That was a violent injury.
And everything to Nick Chubb, you know, dude. I mean, we wish the best for you. I mean, you're great for the Browns. You're great for football. You know, you hate to see something like that happen.
Well, now he's time to watch the show. So
he has time to watch the show. That's right.
No, but yeah, I mean, those are going to affect.
I
think the Browns are going to be okay.
They got Kareem Hunt.
You know,
I don't think they get Ford.
With Ford or Hunt, either one of them can. I mean, Chubb's a beast, right? But that's not their weakness. Still, it's Deshaun Watson's got to play better.
It's Deshaun Watson, flat out. He's
the Lions with Montgomery.
What about Gardner too? Gardner's probably out. I think I'm not sure if I heard if he's out,
he might
but
be done for the season.
He might be done. We got Burrow.
Oh, what's going on with Burrow?
Okay, so let me ask this question. We know Burrow's got a calf injury. He's had it in the preseason. Do you play him?
Yeah, if you can play, you play. Guys play through injuries. If he can play, he plays. You're not. I don't know about the sitting people as you're playing for the future.
Yeah.
Like Burrow's going to be around, but they're trying to win. They're not. Their season is not done at 0-2. If he can now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not seeing him on a daily basis, right?
Yeah.
If they make the decision to sit him, but I think if he can play, he's going to play.
Yeah.
I don't think you sit him just to be safe.
Yeah, see, I don't. That's what I'm wondering. I'm just asking that question.
When you play every like Chubb knows every documentary interview you've ever seen about an NFL player, they know that. Every time they step on the field, it could be their last play. Every single play.
Yep.
You never know when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen, and you have to play all out. And I mean, I didn't play in the NFL. That's just I'm going off what
I'm with
said.
you.
Like when
I'm with you.
It's a violent. It is a violent game. There are violent collisions, and you can't think about that. If you can play, you play, and you just play all out. Yeah, that's all you can do.
Barkley.
Yeah.
He's hurt. Eckler definitely hurt the Chargers not having Eckler.
Yeah,
that makes a big difference.
My fantasy team.
What about Richardson? Richardson is in the.
I think Richardson's going to play.
Do you play him? I mean, if he's allowed to come back, do you play him?
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to get better. He's not going to get experience watching, sitting like he's. Okay, so quarterbacks do get that, right? But
Yeah.
he doesn't have that necessarily veteran to sit behind. He's got to play. Richardson's going to play.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can. I mean, these running quarterbacks, though, at some point,
You're going to take it. You're going to take it
I
on
don't
the chin.
know, right?
All right, we got to get going here. We want to get to the board.
Is it time for top 5?
Top 5. First
Okay.
top 5.
So
here.
listen.
Okay.
As I see this come out, listen, he's bugging me all week. I need your top 5 at top. No, listen, everybody's going to laugh about my top 5, right? Because I got the 0-2 Bengals at 4 and I got the Lions at 5.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing. San Francisco, Dallas, and Miami, to me right now, are lights out. Just lights out. I think the Chiefs have weaknesses.
Yeah.
I think the Eagles have some major weaknesses. I think Baltimore's got some major weaknesses. And Buffalo has Josh Allen, so they've got weaknesses. I mean, so here's the thing. I think the Bengals are still right there.
Sure.
And I think
Sure.
I think there's overreaction here. But listen. 4-12 for me. 4 and all those teams that I just said are all the same. So I don't think the Bengals and the Lions are ahead of them. I just think, listen, in a couple of weeks, if we look back on this may be more reflective than that. Now, I was forced, you got to give me 5. You got to give me 5. I'm doing the slide. You got to give me 5. What are your 5? And then I come in and he's got 7. What are you doing, man? What is this?
He's telling me on text, he goes, I can't just pick 5. I mean, I don't know who they are. And then I'm filling mine out. I'm going, wow, after these 2, I don't know who's next.
Someone pick 7. Sneaker.
So I picked
All right.
7.
That's all right.
Well, you know what?
I think if I'm projecting and I'm looking ahead, I still see the Bengals and the Lions rising up.
Yeah,
I have a lot of concerns I have concerns for Kansas City, Philly, Kansas City without their offensive coordinator.
Yep.
That could be
big.
proving to be a difference right now.
It's big.
We got weaknesses, man.
Okay.
We're going to have to do fast picks tonight.
We gotta go. I know.
Nobody even watches
all
this
this
part.
stuff.
They just
I know.
skip
They skip
through this.
right over it. I don't blame them, would you? Okay. Brown bag.
Let's get to the meat and potatoes.
Okay. Meat and potatoes. Brown bag. Browns all the way. All the way. Deshaun Watson just let that city down.
Yeah.
That team down.
Yeah,
they lost Chubb. Okay, that's fine. But no.
I have to. I didn't want to do this, but my brown bag has got to be Arizona.
You got to do it.
I know you weren't supposed to win the game, but you had the
got
game.
a chance to win. You got to complete it.
What
You're an NFL
are you
team.
doing?
I agree with you.
This is 28-7.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Should he have picked the Cardinals? I think I should have.
I shouldn't have because they lost.
All right, like you said, we're running. We're running. Yeah, everybody's skipping to this anyways.
All right.
Let's go. Giants. Hapless Giants taking the 49ers. 10.5. These spreads are ridiculous.
I mean, it's like the 90s with the 49ers and the Cowboys right now.
It is ridiculous.
So good.
Yep.
And Brock Purdy, like we talked about, top 5 quarterbacks.
Manages the game.
He plays well. He's just good. Like I wasn't buying. I'm buying the defense. I'm buying Purdy. I'm buying all the weapons with McCaffrey and Debo. Like they've just got, and Bosa. I mean, how could they be that good?
Okay, well, you just sold me on it because I'm going to go with the 49ers.
And I'm going to take the Giants plus the 10.5.
I knew that was going to happen.
Listen,
I knew that was going to happen.
I just can't. I think this is a primetime game. The Giants have already been embarrassed. San Francisco is playing at a high level, but now we're at that point where you start to play to the level of your competition.
True.
And San Francisco may do enough to win the game, and the Giants might be in there and put up a little bit of a fight. And maybe they've got some positive momentum after that Arizona game.
And Daniel Jones is like 1-10 in primetime games, or something like that, 2-10, some ridiculous number like that. Okay. Chargers just absolutely blew it. I mean even without Eckler, they should have done that against the Vikings. Vikings by a half point.
Right. Yep.
I have no confidence in the Vikings.
I have no confidence in the Vikings either.
The Chargers are going to take this just because they're the better team.
Yeah.
Just flat out the better team.
You were like the biggest. We did a whole show on the Vikings last year. Remember, we did Skull
We
and everything.
We did Skull. We did the painting of the drum and all that sort of stuff. No, this is an intriguing game. The Saints going up to Lambeau. Packers by 2.5, and that's exactly the way it should be. The Saints showed me something in that loss or that win against the Panthers.
Carolina, that they're not very good.
They're not very good.
Yeah.
Derek Carr is not good outside.
Yeah. That's right. You got to be careful. Doug's usually got some underlying emotions, and there's a lot of Carr dislike. There's
a lot of Carr
There's
dislike.
Viking dislike in there, then there's Carr dislike.
And then they went down the field. They let Panthers come down the field and score a worthless touchdown at the very end. Played soft. That's indicative of the mindset of the team. It's a soft team. So I'm going to tell you this. It's the Packers on this one.
I'm going to go with the Packers too, but I'm going to say,
you know what?
I don't know if that's anything to do with a soft team. It's not their job to cover the spread. They made them use time to get down there.
They watched
it's
the
not
show.
like they let them go down there in 2 plays.
So there you go.
It's not like McVay's their coach where they were trying to cover.
They have to watch a show. They see what we're picking. Okay. The Titans take on the Browns.
And I will say, I'm picking Green Bay. Listen, Jordan Love might have the tools to really be like. This is one thing we were talking about top 5 quarterbacks earlier. Love was coming up there in my rankings.
I think that was a good loss against the Falcons.
Yeah.
That was a good loss.
Great game. Yeah,
that was a good loss. I mean, but you have to play the whole game.
Yep.
Yeah, so Titans take on the Browns. Browns by 3.5.
Yeah.
I don't know if Kareem Hunt's going to be a factor at all in this one.
Isn't.
It shouldn't be a factor because I think that they are the better team than the Titans.
Yeah.
Now
I agree. I'm going with that.
Oh, you're going to think about that? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, Tua's going with the Titans.
Defense is going to rise back up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Exactly. Like I said, they're the better team.
You don't like Tennessee though either. I'm starting to worry it's not. You tend to stick with a pattern, so I get worried if I'm too much on the.
You're right about that.
Right.
You're right about that. I am predictable.
Because I'm pretty sure I know who you're going to pick here.
Okay, all right. No, but I like the Kareem Hunt pickup. It's all Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
It's
he can
Watson.
plug right back into play. He already knows the offense.
He can. That's right. That's the beauty
Yep.
about getting. Okay,
Let's go.
The Broncos.
Yeah. I'm going.
You're going to the Broncos.
Yep.
You're going to go to the Broncos.
Yeah. Listen, the Dolphins are on fire. On fire. Play the level of competition sometimes. Denver, they got a good coach. They will start to figure things out. They're going to play. They're going to play the game. They're going to be in this
They
game.
actually scored a lot last week against Washington.
They're going to be in this.
They scored a lot last week against Washington, but they're not going to do it this week.
Yeah, I know.
They're not. They are going to.
No
It's
chance.
Dolphins.
That's going to be our head. What is it? Not a chance? Is that what our... Not a chance. That's going to be our shirt. Not a chance.
Actually, it's another one we should do. We were going to come out with line of shirts.
Yeah.
We're talking about, best show ever, series handicapping.
Yeah.
Not a chance. I like
Not
that
a
one.
chance.
Pick some winners. That's a good one, too. I think the Dolphins, I think they're just head and tails above them. They will cover that 6.5.
They sure should.
They should.
That's why I don't think they will.
Okay, Patriots take on the hapless without any quarterback. You got to make a change right now. The Jets, Kirk Cousins, Jimmy Garoppolo. Make a call. Make a change. You're not going to win with Zach Wilson.
You're not going to beat Dallas with Zach Wilson, but you're going to beat the New England Patriots with Zach Wilson.
No.
The Jets will win this one.
Oh my goodness! Is this your Cardinals pick this week?
Okay, if this was my survivor pick, it would be the Jets. The Jets are going to win this game.
Go. I'm thinking that the Patriots just because of defense. That's
exactly why I'm picking the Jets.
And because Mac Jones is playing better, third game he's going to be playing better.
He hasn't played the Jets defense.
He hasn't played the Jets defense. That's a good point. I will give you that. Okay. The Colts. Does it matter with Richardson or not? I mean, taking the Ravens.
Richardson's a weapon. Let's just say, let's pick this game.
Gardner Minshew as a backup.
Let's pick this game with Richardson's playing.
Assuming Richardson. Okay, I'm with you on that.
And Lamar Jackson, listen. Baltimore's hitting on all cylinders right now. I hate taking teams 7.5. I hate even more that you're doing it with me. And I am going to actually take Baltimore to cover a touchdown against the Colts, who I've got a lot of love for right now.
Okay.
But I am going to take the Ravens.
Got to give Tua credit. He's taken because this one is really iffy. This is Wednesday evening. This is really iffy because we just don't know.
I'm assuming Richardson's going to play, and I'm going to go with Baltimore even still.
So we've got that. I'm with you. I'm absolutely with you. Okay, the Texans take on the Jaguars. Jaguars, man,
is terrible. Stroud is such a...
Yeah, the Jaguars, I mean, they had a tough one last week against the Chiefs. They didn't show up. They really didn't show up because the Chiefs are not the best team right now.
They're probably going to pour it on. Houston's going to be just the sacrificial lamb in this game.
Tua is going with the Texans.
How are you going with the Texans?
I cannot go with the Texans. I got to go with the Jaguars. You know I like Trevor Lawrence.
Yep, you got to follow your pattern. Stick with Trevor Lawrence. Stick with your pattern. You love Lamar. You love covering big spreads. You love the Dolphins. You hate the Vikings. I'm going with the Texans.
You're right. Your
storyline just goes.
I love to hate the fact that he's got my number. He's got my number.
I don't really know what you're going to do here, though.
Okay, this is an interesting one. No. Falcons take on the Lions. Lions by 3.5. I think the Lions have had the toughest 3-team start of all the teams. They start with the Chiefs, then they take on the Seahawks, and now these guys with Bijan Robinson. And Desmond Ridder is doing nothing wrong. Right. I mean, he's just playing a good game.
I was so happy that they lost that game. I hate the injuries. Yeah. The Lions needed that loss. They needed that peg. Everybody the helium was. I wanted them to lose week 1 because I wanted it right there. Yeah. Like, we're not there yet. Yeah. Like, we've got to stay and grind. The grit, the Dan Campbell. I wish he would stop going in on every single 4th down, but. That was a big loss. We're going to bounce back at home. Lions cover this game.
They needed to dump over the Kool-Aid container, right?
Let's get back to work. Let's get back to work.
Okay, let's see. Tua is...
Lions, I like it.
You know what? I hate to do this. I'm going to go Falcons. Okay. I really hate to do that. I went with the dog. You hear him? He went with the dog.
Not many.
No, not many.
That's the first one. What are you doing? We're back on track. We're back. I'm telling you, I'm feeling 13-3 this week. I knew it. I like it.
And then, of course, the only dog I do, I'm picking against the Lions.
I'm pretty sure. Me. Listen, we can jump right to this game. I can give you all the reasons in the world. I can give you Sam Howell. I can give you Eric Bieniemy, offensive coordinator. I can give you Josh Allen, likes to show up against against teams that he should beat. Well, guess what? You're going into Washington.
You sold me. You sold me right there.
I knew you were taking Buffalo all day. You're definitely going to take the Seahawks, even though.
Hold on.
Introduce the game.
Hold on. Yeah, let me introduce the game.
2-1 with Washington, 2. I like it.
Oh, yeah, 2-1 with Washington. So, I'm the outlier in this one. No, the Bills, okay, they beat the hapless Raiders up. Okay, so give that. But they were back on track. They got back on track. And I think they were just punching a little bit above their weight here. So, that's why I'm thinking they're going to cover. Panthers, Bryce Young flies across the country. Long flight and all that sort of stuff. Take on the Seahawks. Seahawks by 6.5. Geno Smith had a good day. Walker had, I'm going to say a good day, but, they didn't. A lot better competition last week than they have right now with Bryce Young. Yeah. And I think they get a better defense. You like Carolina. Yeah. You're going to take those points in Carolina. Yeah. Wow. No way. I'm going to go Seahawks. And, wow, geez, look at this. One of us going to win, one of us going to lose. Boy, that is something. That's a big statement, wasn't it? All right.
That's perfect.
Wow. What do you think? How do you think? Garbage? Bryce Young? What do you think?
I do. I don't like their offense. I don't know how Bryce Young is going to succeed in the NFL. I think the defense is going to play. I think this is just going to be one of those games again where Seattle just coming off a big emotional win, big win on the road, just like the Lions came off a big win on the road and they let up at home. Carolina played the level of your competition, and Carolina, a lot of people probably going to take Seattle in the survivor pool, and this is a potential how did that happen?
I got to give you credit. That's a good analysis of it. That's really good. I like that comparison to the Lions and Chiefs.
Wow, how could that happen? They just beat the Lions and Detroit. How'd they lose at home to Carolina?
All right, so the dumpster fire
Justin Fields is so terrible.
Take on the Chiefs. It's 13.5, though. That's the problem.
If Justin Fields just doesn't throw the ball and just runs like a wildcat and just runs the ball all the time, they might have a chance to stay in this game. So I think the Chiefs have too many holes, especially defensively, to pour it on. Bears will be in that game. This isn't going to be. They don't have the 30-10 ability. The Chiefs don't like to cover either.
Oh, Tua likes the Bears. I shouldn't.
Tua, man, he's got inside my head. Tua's inside my head right now.
Oh, my goodness. I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm giving up 13.5
Welcome back, Doug. Where you been? It's good to see you. How was your off season?
I know. I'm taking out. Okay.
Of course they're 13.5-point favorites. The Bears stink. They're great. They're at home. Of course they're 13.5-point favorites. Why aren't they 20-point favorites? If that was minus 26.5, you would still take the Chiefs.
Maybe not that much. It'd be close though. I think about it. The Cowboys hitting on all cylinders, but they did play the Giants and the Jets.
Yeah,
okay,
they did.
So degree of difficulty is not there.
It stays. They're not playing to the level of their competition.
No, they're not. They're destroying them.
Yeah.
Cowboys are at 12.5. Same sort of thing.
I don't know. I don't know how. Especially after that loss, this could continue to tumble for them. But let's just.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you on the Cardinals, and I know that Tua said that he's going to go with the Cardinals as well. They showed
a lot of heart that last game.
They did.
A 28-7 lead.
They did. Oh, I don't know. This is the toughest board I can remember in a long time.
What are you doing taking a dog? I would probably change to the Cowboys. If I were you. You're gonna.
All right.
What if you get every game right and then you lose this one?
I know.
Because you went against your.
my pattern. Okay, Steelers take on my Raiders. Yeah. Raiders by 1.5.
One of my favorite games on the board.
Okay, give me the analysis of it. Give me the analysis.
The analysis of it is Pittsburgh's still kind of a mess. I don't know how they put that, but defensively they're still good.
Yeah.
The Raiders are still going to be prone to mistakes, and I'm going to take Pittsburgh.
Here we go again. Starting all over. I'm going to go with my Raiders because even a blind squirrel can find an acorn sometimes, and I think the Raiders have enough to be actually at home to. It's their first home game.
That's a good. It's
their first home game.
Good pick. That's a good pick.
I mean, it's this way on purpose because it's a pick.
It's a 1.5 game. Yep.
Okay, Eagles.
I'm waiting for Najee to have a game already.
I know. No, he's not. Okay, Eagles take on Baker Mayfield. Gotta give Baker some credit.
Boy, is he playing above his head, right?
Right?
Man, now he's got a home game Monday night. Baker gets to show off. He likes to show off on Monday night, doesn't he?
Tua likes the Eagles to cover.
I really don't know what Tua is doing in my head, but we are going to go Eagles to cover as well.
Okay.
I think Philadelphia has so many holes. I think Baker needs to be knocked down a little bit.
That's right, folks. Kool-Aid pick, Eagles.
Okay. All right. Anytime we agree, it doesn't turn out well.
That's scary. That's usually scary.
Eagles, pick that Kool-Aid, buddy. Fly, Eagles, fly. How's that go?
All right, there we go. Hey, fly, Eagles, fly. That's right.
A nice looking color, though.
It is a nice looking color. I really do like that green. I agree with you. Okay. This could be a fun game, but I think that they're punching
one
above.
One dog, literally? One?
Probably.
One?
Yeah, probably.
Wait a minute. I want to see if you're going to take the Rams.
All right, we got to go. We got to go.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. Rams take on Joe
I don't care. I don't even care if it's Jake Browning or Joe Burrow. And I'm going with the Bengals, man. I'm going with the Bengals to win. I don't care who's in there. They're not going 0-3.
I'm going to go with the Rams. And look, Tua is going with the Bengals. Look at this.
I like it.
I am all over the place.
I like it.
You are consistent. You are, as usual, consistent. You and Tua are thinking alike.
We are. I think we had
all over the place.
1, 2, 3 games, 4. Okay, we got a few different.
We got a quick move here. Okay, let's go with Carl's 3-team parlay.
Oh yeah, 3-team parlay.
3-team parlay. There you go. Quick.
Hold on. We're going Detroit Lions.
Cincinnati Bengals.
And the LA Chargers. There's my 3-team parlay.
Oh,
back it up.
Chargers, Lions, Bengals.
Who's your survivor pick?
Survivor pick this week for me. Thought about this long and hard. I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
All right.
Take the Seahawks and Tua. This is judgment one. Tua is going with your Lions.
All right. I like it.
That's it. Wow.
Yeah,
listen, we did it, dude. Wow. Boy, we pushed this all the way to the end. Okay, so.
Hey, like the show.
Absolutely. Like, subscribe, share. Tell us what you think about our picks. Last week, Arizona, the whole shot, 3-team parlays. If you're in Survivor, let us know. Hey, go out to the ESPN site. Join the group on ESPN.
Join the group. But most of all, pick some winners.
You got it. Dude, this is fun.
Let's go.
All right, guys. See ya. Bye.